It all began in a small sunny village with a young boy named Michael. He had medium short brown hair, always a little disheveled, and golden skin, as if the sun itself had caressed him. His brown eyes, imbued with an insatiable curiosity, shone with a unique gleam. From an early age, he spent his days exploring gadgets, fascinated by their mechanisms and eager to understand how they worked. Every day, his family was there to encourage him. His parents supported him relentlessly, convinced that he was going to achieve great things. The people around him were proud of his progress at school, and Michael, with his brilliant mind and determination, was getting closer to his dream every day. As time went by, Michael realized that he didn't just want to be a spectator of the digital world. He wanted to be part of this technological revolution. He began to envision solutions, focusing on what he could create for gamers around the world. By the age of 14, his enthusiasm was growing all the time. One evening, after an inspiring exchange with his much-admired sister and brother-in-law, Michael sat down at his desk. The subdued light from his lamp enveloped his sketches in a peaceful aura, conducive to reflection. His mind was still occupied by a recent scene. Their children immersed in a game, laughing together, carefree. The moment had rekindled a childhood dream he'd never quite forgotten, to create something of note for the gaming world. Guided by this thought, he let his hand trace a meaningful word on the paper: D-Place. In his late teens, a brown shadow gently sculpted the contours of his face, evolving into a finely trimmed beard that accentuated his burgeoning maturity and gave him an almost adult bearing. His complexion, now bathed in amber warmth, seemed to blossom under the light of the lamp, while his determination reached new heights. The years went by, and although his passion never wavered, the challenges remained numerous. Michael, driven by a creative spirit brimming with ideas, never ceased to persevere. It wasn't always easy. He faced moments of doubt and difficulty, but nothing could stop his dream. Buoyed by the love and unwavering support of those closest to him, to whom he had submitted various logo proposals, he pursued his work with absolute determination. Thanks to their invaluable advice, Michael's choice fell on the logo that best embodied the essence and mission of his application. The long-awaited day had arrived. The D-Place application was finally ready to see the light of day, having been approved by the major distribution platforms, symbolized by a crunchy apple icon for one and a brightly colored triangle for the other. Initial feedback from users was incredible. His hard work was finally paying off. Michael, smiling proudly, knew this was just the beginning. D-Place quickly became a worldwide success. Gamers from all over the world turned to the application to find their ideal playmate. Thanks to the various filters and the meticulous customization of their D-profile, everyone could refine their search and find exactly what they wanted. Michael, now an accomplished young adult, illustrates by his appearance the many hours he devotes to his work. He stood proudly in front of his screen, watching the dazzling success of his application. His thoughts took him back to his early days, to those clumsy sketches scribbled in his notebook. He remembered with emotion the precise moment when he had first written the name D-Place. This name, the fruit of a subtle fusion, blended the word place, symbolizing location, with play, evoking D-Play, and finally with his pseudonym D-Ace, cleverly concealed in this unique creation. In a large hall full of enthusiastic young people, Michael gave a talk about his career, telling how he had created D-Place. His face, marked by years of hard work, and his determined gaze, inspired all who listened. He hadn't just created an app. He'd offered gamers the world over a way to connect. He had fulfilled his dream, and he knew that others would follow in his footsteps. And so, the story of Michael, a dreamer turned creator, reminds us that every great adventure begins with a spark. D-Place, the perfect place for gamers, is much more than an app. It's proof that dreams with passion and perseverance can connect the world. Wait, because this is D-Place to be. D-Ace Presents. How to complete your D-matching infos. How to select your D-Placers. Find your D-Likers. And yes, find your D-Matches and chat with them via D-Chat rooms. D-Place, this is D-Place to be. don't hesitate to follow D-Ace. Available free on the Apple Store and Play Store. The dreamy child in this story, well, that's me.